Hello and welcome to week one. It looks like we're all getting comfortable in class. There's a lot of great conversations happening so far, so I appreciate everybody's participation in class. Lots of great energy. So if you feel like you want to get creative with some designs tools, feel free to try it out in our class. If you try something and it works, great. If it doesn't work, that's great too. We're all going to get something out of the overall experience. So the draft and the final paper are the only things where they have to be in APA format, have to follow the directions to the T. But other than that, the conversations, the discussion questions, and different little projects we're going to do throughout our 8 weeks together. If you want to use Powtoon, PowerPoint, video, or something of your choosing, feel free to try it. Nothing wrong with that. You've noticed that I've made several mistakes on the Jeopardy game, and that's okay. It was fun. We all found them. We learned from it, and life is good. So let's go ahead and jump into week one. Here's my take on the definition of our field and the name of our field. Educational technologies, it's an interesting field. The scope and direction of our field is sort of dictated by its name and definition. Instructional design and technology. What's in the name and the definition tells them what we are, who we are, what we do, how we do it. So it's been said many times that what people hear is far more important than what we say. The definition of our field sends a message to those inside and outside of our field. So that message inside and outside of our field. So it's actually important that we have this conversation on the definition of our field. If we relied heavily on tech, what sort of message would that say to folks outside of our field? Might give them the impression that that's all we do. We're technical folks. That's all there is to it, and that would take the learning out of it. In my opinion, it's important to reach a balance with all that our field provides. What do you think about AECT's definition? Educational technology is a study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. Technology is great. I enjoy technology. Its main purpose is to create a more active and effective way for us to communicate and collaborate. Information is very easy to find and get today. The important piece is what we do with that information. This is where instructional design and collaboration come into the picture. So what I mean by that is the technology is there to help us communicate and keep the flow of information and the flow of knowledge and what we're going to do with that, so the wisdom gets to flow around more rapidly and we all learn from each other much more rapidly than we could in the past. Do you think the current definition by AECT covers communication and collaboration effectively? Is that naturally in the instructional design piece of the definition? I don't know. I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on that. It would be great to hear your thoughts. There's a string in the water cooler for anyone who would like to post their thoughts.